And on this Friday, January 30th, 2026 edition of Newsmakers, the Department of Homeland Security says journalist Don Lemon has been charged with federal civil rights crimes in connection with an anti-immigration enforcement protest that disrupted a service at a Minnesota church. Attorney Abe Lowell says Lemon was arrested yesterday by federal agents in Los Angeles, where he had been covering the Grammy Awards. Lemon was charged today with conspiracy and interfering with the First Amendment rights of worshipers during a January 18th protest at the city's church in St. Paul, Minnesota. Lemon, who was fired from CNN in 2023, has said he has no affiliation to the organization that went into the church and that he was there as a journalist chronicling protesters. Meanwhile, the federal arrest of Lemon brings into question First Amendment protection for journalists. Former federal prosecutor David Weinstein says the case will likely end up at the U.S. Supreme Court, and the definition of a journalist and if Lemon is protected by the Bill of Rights for entering the church will be tested. Weinstein says it is not clear if anyone with a cell phone documenting news at an active scene is a journalist. He also adds Lemon cannot use the reporter's privilege and the shield law for participating in and furthering a conspiracy. The U.S. Department of Education says California is violating federal law by pressuring schools to withhold information on students' gender identity from parents. Federal officials say the state remains out of compliance with the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, which guarantees parents access to their child's education records. The findings target state guidance and laws, including Assembly Bill 1955, which bars schools from requiring parental notification of a student's gender transition. Officials say these policies have effectively pushed districts to withhold records or face potential legal action from the state. A new Harris poll says portrayals of religion in American TV and movies are not turning away viewers. Mark Mayfield explains.
The national survey gauged audience reactions to expressions of faith when they appeared in mainstream shows like The Pit, Rami, and Nobody Wants This. The survey found that 77% of consumers agreed that the inclusion of faith was broadly appealing. It found the appeal was consistent across all age demographics and political affiliations. I'm Mark Mayfield.
The West Virginia State Senate has passed a bill to make the Aitken Bible available in some classrooms. The bill passed 30-4 and would place the historic Bible in 4th, 8th, and 10th grade social studies classrooms using private donations. The Aitken Bible was the first complete English language Bible printed in America back in 1782. Some senators worry it could introduce religion into classroom lessons, while supporters say it's simply an historical document from the Revolutionary era. And that's Newsmakers for this Friday, January 30th, 2026 edition. I'm Keith Black.